morning. Good morning. Good morning. Put my seatbelt on. I don't feel like putting it on. I don't know what the date is. The date is June 8th. Good morning and happy Monday to you. It is June 8th. Baby, it's almost the summertime. I don't know if the summer season has completely started yet, but baby, down here in North Carolina, the weather has definitely started. And we are on our way to go walking. Yeah. I stopped walking when I hurt my foot. And baby, my weight is out of control since I haven't been walking. So we have to start somewhere. I made myself get up this morning. I feel so queasy this morning. I feel like I want to throw up. I'm not even going to front. Like I just feel really queasy this morning. But I still made myself get up and get my arm out and walk because I have to walk. I have to walk. I have to walk. I forgot my sunglasses. Um, I forgot my sunglasses, but we're just gonna have to fight the sun today, y'all. Fight the sun. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Retro. Good morning. How are you? How many pages you got, Retro? How many pages do you got, buddy? Mic sound has a noise. It's because no, it's probably because it doesn't still. I turned the car off. Let me get outside, and then I'm gonna take my headphones off if it's still because it's probably these headphones. I'm outside of the car. Does it still sound really really bad? You just changed your name, okay? Um, does it still sound really really bad since I've gotten out of the car? Or better, okay. Yeah, ooh, yeah, I haven't been walking since I hurt my foot, and it definitely shows because I am so overweight. I'm out of breath all the time. Um, so I really need to make myself get up today and go walking. I was like, yeah, I gotta start back somewhere. And my foot is, I still feel the pain in my foot, but I still have to make myself go no matter what. Gotta make myself go. But yeah, this I don't know where this queasiness is coming from. Ugh, feel queasy this morning. But today is Monday. I don't have a real busy day. Only thing I have to do today is clean up, and then both my sons are in town. So they have a football camp that they have to go to today from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So we're going to a showcase. We're going to a football showcase today with them. Normally I don't go, but my youngest son needs footage. He needs more film. So my husband don't really know how to record. So I'm going to be going today to record them while they are doing what they do, baby, so I can upload their film um, and send out to coaches. So I'll be doing that, and that's about it. I ain't doing too much today. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe this feeling will come off me soon. But you know how I feel like you really need to throw up, and then you might feel better. I feel like that's what I need to do. I feel like I need to throw up because I don't know where this queasiness comes from. Ooh, I really feel this pain underneath the bottom of my foot, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do my 4 laps like I normally do. I might can only do this one. So, encouragement, encouraging words for today. Uh, be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings. Let me read your stuff real quick. You should be proud that you're spending some time for a while when you get time and want to be fit and healthy. Even though I am. This drug is really close. Hold on. I don't want him to poke me. Like I don't want to be in his way, right? um, yeah, it's not my leg, it's my foot, but I have to start somewhere, and if I don't walk through this pain, like I won't make it any better. I feel like I'll make it worse because I literally, just started wearing sneakers last week, and it's been like a whole month since I hurt my foot. So I was like, I have to make myself do better, or either wear sneakers or anything like that, so that I won't completely just mess my whole self up. Because I feel like if I don't, even with the sneakers, I made myself put a sneaker on because I'm like, you're just walking around in slides and flip flops all the time because of your foot. No, make yourself put a sneaker on and just walk through the pain so you can get through it. So that's what I did last week with putting sneakers on. So today I'm just gonna try to walk through the pain. Um, what has happened to my foot? And I told my husband, I tried to tell my husband that I knew I had done some damage to my foot for real because if you break your finger or something and you don't wear like a cast correctly or whatever, sometimes you can't really bend that finger. Because my husband has a broken finger that he broke a long time ago. And he didn't, he had a cast on and took it off. He's so crazy, but he can't bend his finger. Like, he can only kind of, like, you see how I can bend my fingers? He can't, his like pinky finger, he can't bend it at all. Like, it's kind of like a curve in it. So with my toe, it's my second toe. I noticed on my other foot, I can like, make my toes go like this. But on that foot, my second toe won't bend. Like, cause I was trying to bend it, and when I feel it, I feel like the bone is sticking up in it. I really, really probably just fractured my second toe, I think, because I can't do anything with it. Like, I even try to press it down, and it kind of hurts even for me to try to press it down, like as if the bone has already healed awkwardly. Like, yeah, I really messed my toe up for real. So I don't know. I, I, he kept trying to tell me that if you fractured your toe, if you broke your toe, you would know it. You would be in pain. But I be always telling him like my pain tolerance is a little bit higher than yours. I am a woman. Not saying that men don't can't deal with any pain, but when you've had two kids and just our pain level is I feel like is a little different than men. So my pain tolerance is a little high. Um, and I knew that I had really hurt my foot because I said that it hurts. It hurts really bad, but I didn't want to go to the hospital or anything like that because I really didn't think it was that serious. But I knew that I did something to it. Hi, and yeah, I knew I had did something to it. So, well, anyway, it's too late now. I done made it heal wrong. It's healing wrong now because of me not just going on to the doctor to see what happened to it. And I already had a bunion on that foot. Yeah, I got a bad foot. I already had a bunion on that foot. It actually looked like it shifted the bone. Because the bunion is really just kind of like a bone. It kind of grows out. It looked like it shifted it down. So the bone looks like the bunion looks like it's like pushed down. Take pigs, be careful. I know, I got to. I got to be more careful with myself because I'm getting older. You know, I'm getting older and things don't heal quite like they used to when I was younger. So I really, really have to take better care of myself because of that. I have to be conscious that I am getting older and things just don't heal like they used to. So when you're doing a review on Sinners, I only seen a little bit. I didn't really watch the whole movie. I only seen a little bit part like of Sinners. I guess I can watch whole. I really didn't. I feel like it's too late. I feel like it's too late to do a review on Sinners because it's been out for a while now. So you think it's not too late? Because I know you asked me that before, but I feel like it's too late to do a review on Sinners. Mostly everybody has already seen it now. Yeah, mostly everybody. And to be honest, I really need to go watch the whole movie. I need to go watch the whole movie. As I said on my last review movie that I am gonna start doing more reviews on stuff because I did notice that people like that. To be honest, you don't look older compared to your friend. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. My friend, the house, my friend. She might might be like 2 years older than me. I'm lying. I don't really know how old she is, but I know she's older than me. She is older than me. I ain't even gonna front. She's older than me. She has an older kid. Like I mean, that was her baby son yesterday, but she has an older son too. That's like probably like 30 something. So she is older than me. She's way older than me. Yeah, she's way older than me. I'm 43. I'm getting up there. I'm 43. 43 means I'm almost 50. The hell? I'm almost 50 years old. That don't even sound right. What? Danita? Nita B? Almost 50? What? That's insane. That is insane that I'm almost 50 years old. I can't believe it. But I mean, my son almost 20. My oldest son almost 20, so I might as well believe it. Definitely getting up there. I'm thankful though. I'm thankful. I'm grateful that I am this age. I never imagined that I'd be old, but I thank God that I am getting old. I thank God. I just pray that He continues to, strengthen me, strengthen my body, strengthen my mind as well. Even at getting older, I want to be more wiser. You know what I'm saying? I want to be more knowledgeable. I want to be better. I feel like it's never too late. I don't care how old I am. I feel like it's never too late for me to be a better person. So all is well. All is well. All is well. I'm out of breath already. I told y'all I'm so overweight. I got on a scale. Oh, y'all, look what we have to show you what we see when we're walking. It's the rabbit today. Hey, rabbit. Is that how you talk to rabbits? Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. He probably like, get your ass in somewhere. I'm over here saying choo 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 choo. But yeah, I just want to be a better person. It's never too late to still want that for yourself. And so you go after it. You go after it. With that being said, I think I already told you guys that I will be soon moving. Plans, plans for me to move, you guys, is actually it was on the 17th. Let me see. You doing young people content on young YouTube? People won't believe you're 40 until you open your mouth. You think so? Do you see the rabbit all day? No, I don't normally see rabbits out here. I don't. That's something that I don't normally see. I don't normally see rabbits out here at all. I only normally just see those duckies. That's all that I see. Um, but with me, I was just telling you guys that I'm supposed to be moving. Let me tell you something. The enemy wants me to be stressed out, but I'm not gonna allow it. I'm just not gonna allow it. Sometimes in life it just feels like it's one thing after another, one thing after another. When you're trying to climb the ladder, it just feels like sometimes the steps are breaking as you are trying to climb the ladder, and it begins to cause stress on your life. And I feel like I am about to get in that stress mode, and I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. I'm an honest person. I'm a transparent person. Like I said, we're trying to move. So really, I was gonna go out there with my son first before my husband goes. And our commercial truck that we drive at nighttime broke down the other day, Saturday. And I'm just like, oh my God, what is it now? You know what I'm saying? Like when we finally get our grade back up to continue our contracts, because I don't know if I told y'all or not, but we lost our contracts due to our performance grade. And our performance grade dropped because we had to reject loads because my husband's truck was messed up. We had to get it fixed. And then he got really sick. My husband has issues with his diabetes. And my husband got sick. So he was having issues with that. So we had to reject some lows. So when you reject lows with Amazon, they go off a performance score. It causes your score to go down. It causes your score to get low. So we had to not be able to book contracts for 6 weeks. And I told you guys we work off of contracts. So we couldn't book contracts for 6 weeks, and we had to just only pick up shitty lows, like lows that really did pay a lot, but because you're trying to get your score back up, you have to work. You know what I'm saying? You have to do something. Let me read. Do you see that? You have an Amazon seller account? I do. I do have, but I don't really put anything up there. I don't really have a lot of stuff up there, but I do have Amazon seller account where you can purchase things off of. But yeah, so that caused us to kind of get behind, in some things because we had to take shitty loads and they weren't paying the right amounts that we're used to, um, as far as life. You know what I'm saying? When you start to when you get older, you try to budget yourself. You try to make sure you put things in line. How you gonna pay them, such and such. But when you're not making the money to pay for the things that you've already gotten, it kind of makes it hard. Okay, I'm just being honest. So that happened. So we get our performance score back up. Um, just this week, just last week, we got our performance score up to book contracts. Um, so that we can continue making the money that we need to make. You know, we have a plan in our head, something that we want to do. So this is what we have to do in order to do it. We have to book the contracts. We have to work the contracts to make more money so that we can move. The truck breaks down. The truck breaks down Saturday morning. We worked Friday night. We were getting off Saturday morning, and I was driving it, and I noticed that it kind of sounded like it was shifting differently. But then when we were almost home, like it just completely just punked out on us. And the crazy thing about it is, I think my husband thinks it has something to do with the transmission. And baby, we just paid $7,000 for the transmission that's up there. Like, and it doesn't even have over 100,000 miles on it. Like, he had a 2-year warranty on it, but the 2-year warranty has went out. Like, really? Like, so that's like it's not even a monkey wrench in our plans. That's like a whole damn, that's like a whole damn machete in our plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like one thing after another. So now we have to figure out this situation. So it kind of makes it more harder, and I'm trying my best not to stress about it though. I'm not gonna worry about it. Connect with me if you need help. I work in Amazon seller support for the over 2 years. If you try to sell and own Amazon account, I can help you with it. What you mean? Like, okay, so I have like you talking about an Amazon affiliate program? Is that what you're talking about? Where I just post things on the Amazon board and people can purchase it by me copying the link. Is that what account you're talking about? Because that's what I have. I have an Amazon affiliate account where I've posted a whole bunch of stuff up there for people to purchase. But I haven't been up there in a while. Is that the account that you're talking about, like the affiliate program account? Is that because what I could do with that is, like, say for instance, if it's a nice summer dress, I can post the dress on my account, and then I can post the link and someone can purchase it. Is that what you're talking about? I need to make some money. I need to make some money because I got to figure this thing out. Well, we have to figure this thing out. Sometimes I hate that my husband has to try to figure everything out by himself. Because to be honest, I really used to make really good money from TikTok and Facebook, but I don't anymore. Like, when Facebook restricted me like a year ago, when they did put me back on, I didn't really make no money. Like, I probably got 2 checks out of them, and then they stopped again. They restricted me again. So I didn't make no money. With TikTok, I was making money. I can make money through my videos, but I feel like I've been shadow banned on TikTok because my views are not up like they used to be. So, you have to post videos that are 60 seconds or more in order to start being paid off of them. And of course, that's what I do. But if your videos are not being pushed in the For You page, or the algorithm is not pushing your videos, then you don't make any money off of those videos that you're posting. So, and I used to make money off TikTok Shop too. Like I used to post a lot of stuff on TikTok Shop, and I would make money off of that. But that stopped too. So I'm really not making any money off platforms anymore. I'm just out here, what I'm saying, making content. And that's another reason why I shut Facebook down, because it kind of got overwhelming to keep creating all of that content, and I'm not being paid off of it. It is fun. I like to do it, but at the same time, when you put in so much work in it, buying outfits and props and stuff to create the content, you're not getting anything back in return. Anything back in return. So I had to start thinking about myself, mental wise. That's why I shut that down. I shut that down. The only thing I have now is you guys, and TikTok. Well, I do have IG too, but I don't really do a lot over there on IG. IG is my reaction page, so I might make a face or something and post it with a duet video too, something that I see, or either I just post a video over there. So I don't really have to do anything with that. Let's see. Oh, you are enrolled in Amazon. Yeah, I'm talking about selling products. Amazon individual selling plans. 99 cents per item sold with the professional plan has. Additionally, Amazon charges referral fees. No, I don't know anything about that. I'm not in tune with that. I don't know anything about the Amazon selling thing. Sounds interesting though. Is it somewhere I can read up on it? Um, because I'm not in tune with that. Yeah, I'm just on an affiliate program that I don't do anything with. Because I did post some stuff over there probably like a year ago. I haven't updated it. What app is this, you guys? Maybe my second one. Maybe I'm gonna try to do a third one, and that's it. Well, that's good though. I said I wasn't gonna be able to do the 4. At least I'm getting somewhere. At least I'm getting somewhere. I thought Danielle might show up, but I guess she didn't. I wanted to talk to her. Danielle has not been feeling well. She's one of the moderators as well. She's the moderator that has the little baby. I think the baby is like 6 months. But Danielle has not been feeling well, so we do want to lift her up in prayer, due to what she is dealing with in life. So, when you meet people that you kind of click with, even online, even if you haven't met them, like you, Retro, even if you haven't met them, sometimes you just kind of click with it, and you go with it. Sometimes God places people in your life for a reason, even though it may be only for a season. It's still that person is placed in your life for a reason. I truly, truly believe that. Even some people that I can honestly say, even some people that I have fell out with. When I first moved back home, I got really close to someone, um, that I used to be friends with years ago, and we were doing very well. You know what I'm saying? I won't say that because you never know who watches your videos, but we had gotten really close. And something very, very small made us fall out. You know, um, and I kept trying to figure out. I can't believe this person was mad about this. You know what I'm saying? But then I thought about it and I was like, okay, God, I get it. It's just time for me to move on from this situation. That person was only in my life for a season. What you did, what you sowed into their life, and what that person may have sowed into your life is already done. There's no nothing else needed from that relationship. So it's up. So I had to accept it. I had to accept it. With profit, what's the most selling product in your place? You can buy it from the manufacturer and you can start selling. If you buy things direct from the manufacturer, you buy products in bulk at low cost and sell it. Am I buying product and it's coming to my house for me to sell? Because that's too much. Is that what you're saying? Would I be buying product? Let me read. Let's see. What's the most selling product in your place? What do you mean selling product in my place? Like, what are you talking? I don't know. You're losing me, Rexwell. You're losing me. You're losing me. When you say the most selling product in my place, are you talking about like something? Yeah, my mind ain't there today to think straight. My mind ain't. How dare you? I was just talking about you. I just was asking subscribers to pray for you due to you not feeling well. Due to you not feeling well, I was asking the subscribers to lift you up in prayer. I hope you're feeling okay today. How are you today? But Retro, I'm not following. I think it's just too much on my brain to think about what you're saying. What's the famous and most selling product in your place shops online? People need it daily. Um, well, me personally, I think the main thing that people always want to purchase, because they break easily, are those phone holders that like the car phone holders. To me, that's something that people need all the time because people break them all the time. I know I break mine all the time. And ring lights. Content creators break ring lights all the time. Those are things that I have on like my pages and stuff that for to sell because those are things that I use frequently. Like toilet paper. Okay. Um. Now I do have on my affiliate program page. I have like household products up there. Even I can sell it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a good seller. I don't know if I'm a good seller or not. I mean, I was doing a lot of advertising with TikTok Shop with trying to sell um, stuff up there. I think it depends, like you said, it depends on the product too. It depends on the product. I don't know. Can you sell toilet paper? Can I sell it? I don't know. How would I advertise that? Is that something that I can advertise? Am I making a video about it? Or am I just posting it to sell it? I'm starting to sweat, you guys. Most demanding product will always be sold out if you have sales every day. Okay, so I'll tell you what, Retro. Let's see. It won't let me type in the comments. I don't think. Yeah, it won't let me type in the comments. But email me. Email me. Like a link or something that I can go to and read. My email address is super S as in Sam, U, P as in Paul, A as in Apple, big, BIGG, superbig at gmail.com. Email me, and then I can sit down somewhere and try to have a clear mind to read it. I know you've been sick. I'm so sorry, Daniel. I'm so sorry that you've been sick. I don't like when people are sick. I don't like to be sick. I hope that, are you feeling a little better? Yes, superbig at gmail.com. That's correct. And so, well, so you don't work with them anymore, Retro, or is that something that you do now? You sell products. Is that something that you do now? If you do, how well do you do on it? I was so stressed out the other day. I was like, shit, everybody around here making GoFundMe pages. I have to make a GoFundMe page. Say, listen, I'm struggling. I just need help. But it's everybody in the world is struggling. So many people that are struggling. You know what I'm saying? So many people. Cool. We'll send you official Amazon selling help page. Okay, good, cool. Yeah, yeah. How am I doing? I'm okay. Y'all can get explain. I'm so sorry. I was probably still hitting the earphone. Let me see if I walk back. Never, never walking backwards. I'll probably hurt myself. But I was telling them I just feel a little queasy this morning, but other than that, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I do realize Father's Day is next weekend. Me and my sister, we're planning to go to my dad's site Saturday. You know, we live about 5 hours away, so I'm planning on driving to my dad's grave site on Saturday, the day before Father's Day, because I've been dreading it. I've been dreading Father's Day. There are things that I do for my dad on Father's Day, you know, like we call him. I have on a little hat and different little things. Sing to him. Me and my dad wrote a song when I was younger that we used to sing at church together. So I would sing that song to him, and I am kind of dreading it. So, but I think if I just go to the gravesite, maybe it'll be a little bit better for me because, as you guys know, I think I told you guys, but I wasn't able to go to my dad's funeral. I went to go see my dad. I went, they dressed him up in his military outfit, but I was only able to sit with him for like an hour due to stressful things going on with my stepsister. She was head of everything. My dad. But we didn't get into that. That's a whole nother life, baby. Whole nother life. Whole nother life. But I think maybe that will bring me a little bit of closure with it. You know what I'm saying? If I go to the gravesite myself, I think that will help me a little bit with this grieving process that I have been in with him. I think that really will help me. I worked for 2 years and used to handle 45 calls every day. Then I can imagine. I used to do the work from home stuff too, and I would do it today. I sometimes I enjoy talking to people, and then there's those days where you're like, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mind it. I ain't working at all. The glow when you say your dad name, you should have had beautiful memories. Yeah, yeah. I love my dad. Y'all gonna make me cry. I miss him like crazy, but he's gone. So I'm trying to still get through with not being able to call him, and talk to him and do things like that. Last month, I think I cried way more last month than I have so far, which today is only the 8th. Today is only the 8th, but I can't say that I'm doing better because I really have some really bad days where all I do is think of him and it breaks me. And I really think all of this has to do with uh, me not properly seeing him off. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was able to sit with my dad for an hour, because I went to the funeral home. I went to the funeral home before the funeral because the funeral was on a weekday and I couldn't work, which I asked them, to make sure that my dad's funeral is on the weekend. I had just started a new job, so I'm like, well, I don't understand why y'all can't do this for me. Like, make it on the weekend. It's just that simple. We can't do that because the funeral home won't allow it. Well, go to another funeral home. That's just my thoughts. My thoughts were like, yo, go to another funeral home then. Because you should want to make sure that I am pleased because it's my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't ask for anything. I didn't ask for money. I didn't ask for anything because you guys have to understand my dad remarried, and who he remarried to, um, they're older people, you know. So she's a lawyer. The daughter was a lawyer. She had all this paperwork and all this stuff, you know, because they took care of my dad. You know, I wanted to take care of my dad, but I can't take my dad away from his wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't have enough room. I didn't, you know, there. My let me try to explain this. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. So my dad remarried, and my dad kind of remarried into money. You know what I'm saying? And her daughter is a lawyer, and the other daughter does something with the school system. So when my dad got really sick, you know, I was able to go up there and check on him, spend some time with him, stuff like that. And I really wanted him to come and live with me, but I, with what everything that my dad needed as far as being able to get around and stuff, I live in a townhouse. My dad lived in a $500,000 house. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't have everything to be able to take care of him and his wife, because I had no problem with taking his wife in, but of course she don't want to come stay with me. She want to stay in her big house. I get all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of made it a little difficult for me because, you know, they're taking care of my dad, and I want to be able to take care of my dad. I wanted to be able to take care of him, but I just didn't have it. I couldn't afford it. I couldn't just go out and get a bigger house for them to move in. I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I really, uh, I think I beat myself up a lot because of that I didn't have, but I just didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, they took care of my dad, with everything that he needed and all that stuff. Like, I even went up there one time. My dad was about to have surgery, and I went up there with him because, you know, I talked to him and he wanted me he wanted me there. When I got there, I couldn't even go inside. Everything was signed over to the daughter. I couldn't do anything. Like, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was stressful. It was stressful to have to deal with that situation, knowing that I couldn't do what I wanted to for my dad. It was just really, really stressful. And, um, you know, when it really came down to when my dad got sicker, you know, they were like demanding certain things. Like, they wanted my family, like my dad's sister and stuff, to do more, which they could have done more because they lived there. Like, I lived 5 hours away, but my dad's sisters lived like 30 minutes away, 40 minutes away, and they weren't really doing what they were supposed to do. So it kind of seemed like they were trying to take things out on me. I had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? They're his sisters and I'm his child. I can only do what I can do. Like, I don't know what else you want me to do. I come up there when I can. I stay with him when I can. And when I'm there, I take charge. Like, I would bathe my dad, wash my dad, change him, do all that stuff, trying to give them a break because they do it on a regular basis, you know? So those are the things that I did do. So when it really came down to having to make decisions when my dad passed away, I had no say so. I had no say so. They did everything. They just wouldn't allow any of my input or anything. Like, it just was, no, we took care of him, so no. So the only thing I'm asking you to do is make sure my dad's funeral is on a Saturday. Like, I'm not asking you for 10 grand. I'm not asking you for this. Only thing I want is for my dad's funeral to be on a Saturday so I can be there. Didn't happen. I'm sorry. Let me read your comments. He's always with you. God and protect you. Please don't cry. It's okay. You don't regret. Dad chose that life for him. Yeah, he did. And I try to. I'm about to cry again. I try not to beat myself up. I really do, and I just try to keep going, but it still kind of falls a little heavy on me, mentally. So I think it's something that I really need to go to therapy for, because I'm trying to do it on my own for some odd reason, and I'm praying to God, asking to help release this off of me. Um, but I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. Let me get myself together real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. Okay. But yeah, so I think that's the closure that I need. I think I don't really have closure, um, due to me not being able to be there, um, you know, with the ceremony, and just I think that's what it is. You know, being with family and stuff like that, to say goodbye to him. I mean, I said goodbye to him with my husband. It was only me and my husband. Um, they allowed me, like I said, they allowed me to sit with my dad for a whole hour, and I did. I don't know. It just still feel like I don't have what I need to help me get through this. So that's why I said I think that it's a must that I go to the gravesite. So, because like I said, I've been dreading Father's Day approaching, and I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I have a husband that is a great father. So I should not. I should not feel this way. So that's why I said I have to do something. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you're absolutely right. That's what I have to do. I have to focus focus on focus on what I'm trying to do, and that's move for real. Because the reason why I'm moving, because my plan is to only be there for a year. My son just got finished with high school. He took his finals, and then he'll be a senior come August. I don't want to miss any of my son's senior year, and that's why I want to move there. So our plan is only to be there for a year, so that I won't miss his senior year. I want to be with my baby boy, so I have to focus on how to get this move done. I gotta figure this out. I really have to figure out how to do this move, and that's my priority right now. It's just trying to figure out how to get where I need to get to be with him. He's home now, but he has to be back by the 17th, because his summer football practices start with his team, and they have 7-on-7. So he has to be back by then. And my plan is to leave with him when he leaves, but I don't know if I'll be able to. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Still trying to figure it out. So my oldest son will be leaving with him too, because my oldest son has an apartment there. So my plan was to stay with my oldest son until I can start working, find somewhere for me, my baby boy, and my husband to live, and that just be it. You know. So those are my goals. Like, those are my goals. I have to get the money. My goal is I need at least 10 bands, at least 10 bands to get me there, to get me settled, to survive off of till I find somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? I had a virtual interview yesterday, to be a front desk clerk at a hotel there, and I actually did get the job, but I don't like the schedule. If I'm going there to be with my son for his senior year, his games are going to be on Friday night, and you want me to work from 2 to 10. You want me to work from 2 to 10 Wednesday through Sunday. I'm gonna miss my son's games. Like, so that defeats the purpose, like, of me being there. So I'm thinking really hard about that. Which he told me within 3 months I probably would be able to switch to morning shift, because the lady that works morning shift, which is 6 to 2, um, is going to another job. Ooh, I don't think I'm supposed to be turning, but I am. Um, So, but it defeats the purpose for me to work from 6 to 10. I mean, 2 to 10. I can't do that. I'm not gonna be able to see any of my son do his stuff. So no. And not only that, my oldest son will be playing on Saturdays. So, because he plays with the college, and his games are on Saturdays. So I'll be missing that too. Like, so I'll have to keep looking until I find something. Okay, we get stopped by bus. You should add your Cash App on your YouTube description, Breeze, and pin it whenever you come live. I think it's up there. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I know it's on my TikTok. I know it's on my TikTok, but I will start doing that. Thank you, Retro. I will. I will start doing that as well. So that I can listen. You need to watch where you going. So that, because I don't want to be begging. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to beg. I just know that I need help, and I know you have not if you ask not. So yeah, I just gotta figure some things out. I gotta figure some. I might even take out a loan because I gotta do this. Like, for my boy, I gotta do it for him. I've been up here for 46 minutes, y'all. I'm about to get back to the house now. I'm gonna take a shower, start cleaning up and stuff. I got a little bit of content I might post on my comedy page today and on the my regular page, this page right here. So definitely be on the lookout for them both. And it's Monday, y'all. Make it great. Make it great. Make it great. Regardless of what happens, what comes your way, take a deep breath and make it great. Okay? I'm going to close out with that. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace, happiness, and joy to you all. Bye.